Greetings, Aquarians, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the month of October 2022. And as usual, the spirit guide has already been invoked, and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so, with your kind permission, let's take a brief look at some of the outstanding things that the tarot wants to share with us, please. All right. All right. So far I'm looking at something legal, looks like something legal, or if you've been waiting for something, some type of a legal document, if you've been waiting for, I'm not going to say a settlement because I don't see the money aspect, but I do see a very positive energy as it relates to papers, documents, formal structures. The Hierophant card is a card that speaks about structures, government structures, sometimes formal institutions, that type of thing. I always interpret it as a card that speaks about the actual document, the formal document part. So something good is getting ready to happen for you in the month of October as it relates to document, formal document. And the reason why I say that is because even in your final outcome, you have the Justice card. And I'm going to come back to the Justice card because I want to do a little more interpretation of the Justice card as well. But as we move into this month of October, the Hierophant card is leading the vanguard. It's leading you into this area and this time of justification, documents, contracts, leases, those type of things. Be prepared though, Aquarians, because something is definitely coming to an end. And this is very telltale because the card that's supporting it is the Nine of Wands. And in the Nine of Wands, as you can see, this person is waiting. This person is thinking. This person has done a lot. This person is kind of like at a crossroad, if you will. Yeah, that's what it is. This person is at a crossroad of where they want to go next. That's why you have these two cards that are paired together, this Death card, which talks about endings. But of course, we know that there are no such things as endings, right? Endings simply become, they just simply go into new beginnings, right? Things don't just end and stop and abruptly throw us off the earth. No, the Death card talks about things ending and things dying so that new things can be born. And so get prepared for those type of changes. I think you already are prepared for it. And then, as I said, this idea of the Nine of Wands, talking about looking at the things that you have accomplished and then thinking about where you want to go from there. You have all the positive cards that relate to something in the way of a decision, some type of a judgment, some type of a positive outcome is going to be rendered to you, Aquarians. Now, this outcome is so apparent in this spread because you have the three cards that point to deliberate decisions being made in your favor. You have the Hierophant card, you have the Emperor card, and then in your final position you have the Justice card. Those are the three cards that I interpret as being a situation that is either litigation, formal, something formal is going to work out for you. I also see some restriction in your diet. You're working on some secret stuff, I see. You're working on some secret things in your innermost being, in your inner man, in your inner being, actually. Where you're going to be pulling back. You're going to be living a more restrictive month. Some of you might be experimenting with diets. In other words, what you take into the body temple, you might be doing that. Some of you might be experimenting with doing without some things as well. But your consciousness is all about restricting, and growth for sure. Yeah, your money's going to change its pace. You will no longer have to just balance money. You will be spending some money. Now, you will be spending some money for sure. So you want to make sure that the budget is included in this restriction. You want to make sure that the budget is included. Your money is going to change. So you want to be ahead of this curve. You want to make sure that you're watching your money. That's important for you. And yeah, and once again, you have this idea of money where you're going to be spending money, particularly spending money if you are a female. And for those males out there, you'll be spending money on a female. Hello, somebody. I also see this as a good time for planning and organization. Once again, I talked about that restricting and that discipline. And then you have this planning and organization, getting an idea of a disciplined plan for what you want to do next with your life. Very, very important. This is a crossroad for you, Aquarians, for sure. That's why I'm starting out the cycle readings with you. A hard decision. A tough decision. It's an earthbound decision. And it looks like you're facing it full force, right? This decision is sometimes a decision about where you live, how you live, your diet, sometimes very serious relationships. But it's an earthbound decision. So it does have, it's not just a matter of changing your mind, it's also changing your habits. So you're going through a real metamorphosis during this time. And then in your final outcome position, according to the Celtic cross, you have the Justice card. And I like the Justice card because the Justice card is also the Libra, as you see the balancing scales there. And this card also does symbolize Libra with its purple and with the scales. But let's go deeper. Tonight, or I believe the 25th or 26th, is the new moon cycle. And the new moon is in Libra. It's all about harmony. It's all about balance. It's all about justice. It's about justice. It's about things that you've sent out in karma and things that are going to come back to you in karma. It's about your words being powerful. So mind your words. It's about fairness, and it's about you getting what you're entitled to. Alrighty? But you want to make this balance. You want to make sure that you make a balance between you and them. The them are the personal people in your life. Aquarians, I'm going to stop there. I could go on and on and on about Aquarians, but I'm going to stop there and have a great October, and I'll talk to you in a few weeks. Alrighty?